And so I figure I would try and get her to step out of her comfort zone. Thank you. Bye. Sorry.
All right. Apparently he couldn't hear me answer him through the closed doors, so I will start all over again as to why I am drawing this thing today. We are doing a special shout out to some of our favorite breweries, specifically because the Payette Brewing Company back in Boise is celebrating their 10-year anniversary. So they are having a 10-year anniversary party this Saturday, from what Jordan has told me, and so here we are creating a picture of some hops, because right now the hops are blooming. Breweries, especially in the Pacific Northwest, will soon be collecting those hops to make one of Jordan's all-time favorite things, beer. So as we've traveled across the country, we've found different breweries to stop at. It's just fun to sample the local flavors and get to meet the brewers or the managers of the brewery, if that's who's there at the time we go. We just did it's called Harvest Host, where you have to be a part of the group, part of the program, but you get to stay a night for free at breweries and distilleries and wineries all over the nation. We always pick the breweries and distilleries, farms too. And you get to go in and contribute to their business as you're traveling in your camper or RV. And we met the manager of Midnight Oil Brewing Company in Delaware. That was our only stop in Delaware, because we are now in Rhode Island. Up here staying with Jordan's Pepe and his pops. We found a lot of cool breweries along the way. Some of our favorites were Omaha Brewing in Georgia, and if we had been there 1 week prior, I could have shown my artwork, because they have a Saturday event. So if you're down in the Providence Canyon area in Georgia, you can find Omaha Brewing. Their beer and seltzers were delicious. We like to take a little home with us from these different places. And then while I was on retreat back in Idaho in April, Jordan visited a few breweries in North Carolina. I think it was called Bear Creek Brewery. That's where he spent his birthday, and they took good care of him there. And then, of course, there's Melvin Brewing back in the Northwest, and even found up here. Jordan's the beer specialist, not me. Our friend Brandon works there, and so Jordan's got a shirt from Melvin Brewing and a hat, and he'll rip that as we're traveling around in the different places that we go. So like Jordan said, if you could hear him when he came back here, this was his idea. He's been wanting me to draw this, I think since his birthday. He sent me the picture of some hops and said, you need to do this and then tag the breweries we've been to and give them all a shout out. So I'm finally getting to it because he reminded me to do it again just before I came back here. He and I just got in a little bit of an argument because I still have some of the Mother Earth Brewing beer that has my art on the label. And he was like, you can't just save that forever. It goes bad. Which I believe him. Like there've been a few times we've been in different places and he takes a drink of the beer on tap and has to comment to the waitress, hey, I think that beer has gone bad. It just doesn't taste right. And sure enough, it's something that needed switched out. But I have a few people up here that I'd like to share a beer with. I was supposed to share one with our friends that were next to us in the Keys at Jolly Roger, but I totally spaced it. So sorry, Kim and Scott, if you're watching. I'm working on a painting for them right now that's getting very close to finished finally. They've been waiting very patiently. It's really not easy to have a studio that has to be packed up every time you move. And the more we move, the harder it is to get stuff out and work on it, because then I have to just pack it up and leave again the next day. I know it's an excuse, but I want to be in the right frame of mind when I'm working on their painting. The main shout out, congratulations on Payette Brewing for your 10-year anniversary. I show that label because, hey, all you beer companies, I'm available to do more labels. The label for Mother Earth Brewing, their Project X series, these are still on the shelves, I believe. I got a picture, I think, just a few weeks ago from someone who found a whole bunch of them in Costco in the Pacific Northwest. So I have a few more traveling with us to share with some people once we get together. But for now, bye everybody.